Hello and welcome everybody to Chels Teaches Yoga. My name's Chelsea. Today I have a really cool class. I'm really excited about it. So we're going to be doing a Shakti release flow. So Shakti is a energy form. It essentially boils down to being this feminine energy. It manifests in stories as a female entity. And it is the opposite of Shiva. So Shiva is the masculine energy. I think that a lot of times nowadays we are very heavy into that Shiva energy, that Pitta kind of fire, do energy. And the Shakti energy is really something that we need to balance it out, whether you're a man or a woman. It's a power that we need to tap into in order to be our highest selves, in order to be our best version of ourselves, is by having that balance of masculine and feminine, that balance of Shiva and Shakti. So this class today is to release that Shakti energy, that feminine flowing energy. If Shiva was a canvas, Shakti would be the paint on the canvas. So they complete each other and they need each other. So I hope you really enjoy this flow. Again, even if you're not a woman, this is a really amazing practice to just step into your power, to harness your power, and to let it expand throughout your body so that you can be your most efficient, your highest self, doing the things that you are meant to be doing and utilizing your time in the best way possible. So enjoy. This is going to be a power flow, so you will hear me breathing right along with you. Just know that, as with any practice, take child's pose when you need it, take breaks. If all you want to do is sit in Shavasana the whole time, no judgment. I can't even see you. So how would I know? Okay, so I will meet you, with that being said, on your mat. All right, coming to your mat, we're just going to start for a moment in a comfortable seated position. I'm going to choose to be on my knees here. We're not going to be here for very long. If your knees are sensitive, you're welcome to come down to the sit bones instead. Just letting the hands rest down onto the tops of the thighs, roll the shoulders back, lifting the chest, lifting the crown of the head, and closing your eyes. Starting to bring yourself into presence here on your mat, in the room that you're in. Give yourself permission to take this time for you and for your practice. Anything else you have going on in your life, just let it take a rest, take a break, stay at the door. This time is for you. This time is for harnessing your power, your energy. The power, the energy that is already within you. All we need to do now is connect. And we do that first by breathing. Start to tune into the sensation of your breath circulating through the body, filling up, getting your blood pumping, energizing you, awakening you. Gently release the hands down by the sides. And just press the fingertips down into the floor. Giving yourself a moment here to ground, to draw up energy through the earth. Allowing yourself to feel safe and at ease. Gently opening up the eyes. Bring your hands forward, coming to tabletop. If you weren't on the knees, obviously coming to the knees. And bringing them so that they stack underneath the hips, wrist under shoulders. Starting with some cat-cows. Inhale, allow your hips, your belly to drop towards the floor as you gaze up and lift the tailbone. Exhale, press through the palms, round out the back and the spine, bringing the chin to the chest. Moving with your breath here, a couple rounds, cat-cow. Already starting to feel that energy as it circulates through the body with the movement of the torso. And gently coming back to that neutral tabletop. Begin to just shift a little bit front to back here. And maybe add some rounding in the spine. So for you here, this is your moment to kind of just connect and step into your intuition. Let your body move intuitively. So maybe the hips begin to even spiral side to side or wag back and forth. Maybe ribs begin to circle out. Just starting to find that activation energy really into this core area of the body. And imagine that as you move, you're spreading the energy, you're circulating it all the way up and down the spine. Let's take 2 more breaths of movement. And then arrive back at a neutral tabletop. So we're going to begin to draw attention just to the base of the spine now. So the tailbone area, this low belly area. And we're just going to tuck the hips in. So not so much like a full cat pose where we're totally rounded, but let the shoulders still be kind of neutral, crown of the head still reaching forward, and just tuck the tailbone in, squeeze, engage the low belly, and then just start to find a small spiraling in the hips. So as opposed to those big hip circles, just imagine that your hip bones here are circling around the spine. Really small movement. You should feel your belly engaging and even this warmth kind of starting to cultivate in the low belly. Change the direction of those circles. Cultivating that low belly fire, that warmth, that energy. Feel it spreading throughout the body. Feel the heat. And then just releasing back to neutral. Take a quick little wrist stretch here. Fingertips turn in towards you, sending the hips back towards the heels, keeping the hands, or the heel of the hand pressing towards the ground. And then coming back forward, turning the fingertips back to the front, begin to find just this small spiral in the ribs now. So again, not like a full cow, but just the ribs are lifting slightly, hugging the low ribs in towards each other. Allow them to move over to the side, down and around up to the other side. So the belly should be really engaged this entire time here. Think about hugging the belly button back to the spine, even as your ribs move in this spiral. Change the direction of those rib spirals. Remember, it's not a full dropping of the ribs up and around, just a little contained movement. You should feel all these muscles in this rectus abdominis area starting to turn on, to fire on. Oh, and then coming back to neutral, go ahead and tuck your toes, lift the knees up off the mat, and press the chest towards the thighs. Let the head relax between the arms as you gaze back towards the toes. And then just start to bend the knees, taking it to a little lift and lower. Bend and extend, heels are high. Two more. Last one, send the heels down to the floor, hips up and back, downward facing dog. And then just giving yourself some time to move around here, move the energy through the body. So perhaps you're shifting forward into high plank, back to down dog, maybe pedal out the knees. Again, allow your intuition to take over the movement of the body here. Remember that if Shiva is creation, Shakti is creativity, okay? So tap into what that energy means to you. Slowly just finding center here in your down dog. Inhale, look forward, and we're just gonna start to walk the feet forward, nice and slow. Feet come to about hips distance. And then just bend the knees, drape the torso along the thighs, ragdoll, maybe sway side to side. Connecting to that space at the very center of your body,
just below the belly button where you're folding. And then coming back to center, bend your knees a lot here. And we're going to begin to roll up through the spine. Keep the legs active. Feel the energy running up the legs, all the way up through the torso. Arms reach to the sky. And then exhale, start to bend the knees, send the hips back, allowing the chest to move back towards the thighs. Arms release down to the floor. And we're going to move just like that. Inhale, roll up. Keeping a slight bend in the knees, heart lifts, arms reach. Exhale, send the hips back, roll back down. One last time, inhale, lift. Exhale, roll it back down. Arms come down by the sides. All right, fingertips to the mat or the shins as you inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Moving into some sun salutations to really get the heat into the body, to move the energy throughout the entire body. Root through the soles of your feet as you rise up, all the way this time. Arms extend up overhead. Dive forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms on this first one. Maybe just step back, lowering the knees. Modified chaturanga, elbows in. Dropping the hips, inhale, baby cobra, lifting the chest, broadening across the collarbones, elbows squeezing in by your sides. Exhale, send it back to the knees, tuck your toes, lift the hips up and back, down dog. All right, we're gonna do a total of 5 sun salutations. Feel free to move with your own breath, whether that is faster or slower than my cueing, no problem, just move as it's right for you. Inhale, look forward, step or maybe hop to meet your hands at the front of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root through the feet as you rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Use the breath to move. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, chaturanga. Knees can be down or up. Untuck the toes, tops of the feet to the floor as you inhale, lift the heart, shoulders back, elbows in, up dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Full breaths in and out in your down dog to reset, to reconnect. If you need a little more of a breakdown of the sun salutations, I have a video, I'll link it below. When you're ready, inhale, look forward. Step or hop to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root through the feet, rise up powerfully, feeling that energy from the soles of the feet through the fingertips. Exhale, dive down and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, heart lifts, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. I think we have one more. Take at least a full breath in and out to connect in your down dog. Inhale, look forward, step or hop to the front, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms up overhead. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in and out through the nose. Feel that warmth, that energy circulating all the way from the soles of the feet up into the hips and then down through the torso to the palms. Feel that earth energy. Feel that natural maternal energy, that Shakti moving through the body. Inhale, look forward, step or hop to meet your hands at the front, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Begin to walk your feet all the way together underneath you, heels just slightly apart as your big toes come to touch. Bend the knees, rise up through the torso, through the arms, Utkatasana chair pose. Now, if this is a little much on your shoulders, hands can come to heart instead, that's totally fine.
Stay lifted through the crown of your head. Draw up through those pelvic floor muscles, bringing your pubic bone in line with your hip points. So we're not sticking our butt way back, but draw it forward. Sink it a little bit lower as you inhale. Hold for your exhale. Inhale, straighten the legs, reach up. This time, interlace the fingers overhead, except for the thumb and the first finger. Reach up to the sky, pointing through the index finger, interlacing the rest of the fingers, and feel that energy again, moving all the way from the bottom to the top, soles of the feet through this index finger as you gaze up towards the thumbs. Take a big breath in, lift a little higher. Exhale, side bend to the right. Keep your belly engaged, shoulders back, legs planted, soles of the feet planted rather. Inhale, come through center, gaze up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Keep reaching through the index finger. Feel that length, that energy circulating as you inhale through center. Exhale, release. Swan dive, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then just know that you respect your body here. If the chaturangas aren't feeling good for you today, you can skip them and go right to down dog. There is not a problem with that. Nobody's gonna know. You're just watching a video. Nobody knows. It's fine. Inhale, right leg lifts. Keep that right leg lifted as you inhale, left heel high. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale to lift. Exhale, lower the left heel. Take a big breath in, pointing your right toes. Exhale, bend the right knee and stack your hip open. Inhale, straighten the right leg back out behind you. Square the hip. Exhale, look forward. Step the right foot between your hands at the front of the mat. Let your back heel come down, so your back foot is at a 45-degree angle now, and your feet are in two different lanes. Rising up, Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. If this doesn't feel good on that left knee, you can modify by coming into a high lunge instead, okay? Arms up overhead, lifting through the chest. Feel that both upward and downward expansion. So feet are grounded and we're lifting through the arms, through the crown, letting that energy move freely up and down the spine. Inhale. As you exhale, twist to your right. Left hand reaches forward, right arm reaches back. Inhale back through center. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down around your right foot. Lifting that back heel, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Remember that your down dogs are a place to reconnect, to find that ujjayi breath again if you lost it. Stay for 2 more breaths. Inhale, lift the left leg. Staying extended, hold for your exhale. And we're inhaling, right heel up. Exhale, down. Inhale, right heel lifts. Exhale, down. Last time, inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Take a nice big breath in as you lengthen through the left leg. Exhale, bend the knee, stack your hip open. Inhale, straighten your left leg, square the hip. Look forward as you exhale. Step the left foot between the hands at the front of your mat. Bringing your back foot slightly up and rotating the foot down at a 45-degree angle. Check that your feet are in 2 different lanes here. Inhale to rise up. Arms overhead. Ground down through both feet. Send the weight forward into that left leg. Almost imagine here that you're drawing your inner thighs energetically towards each other. And remember that you can lift the back heel if that doesn't feel good on your knee in this Warrior 1. Inhale, feel that long line of energy coursing through you. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, hands frame your left foot. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale, heart lifts. This time as you exhale, take it back to a child's pose. Breathing here, reconnecting, and then just taking a moment to notice the energy moving through your body. Notice how perhaps it has shifted from the beginning when we were just breathing in a seated position. Allow yourself to tap into that Shakti, feminine energy. Gently sit back onto your heels, and we're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time. We'll just be on the knees for a minute here, so don't worry if you're too sensitive in the knees. We're just going to be here for a second. And what we're going to do is take some torso circles. So we're just releasing, circulating the energy through the body. So let the hands release down by the sides, and you're just going to start to, like you're doing a side bend, bring the right ribs down to meet the right hip. And then we're just going to roll through center. So you're literally rolling, rounding the ribs, bringing the torso over to the left and up. So just big circles in the torso, right? Feel that expansion. Embrace that Shakti power within you. And at the top of your next circle, change the directions. Other side. Just letting that body move. Let it feel good. Last one. Bring the hands back out in front of you as you tuck your toes, send your hips up and back, down dog. Take 3 breaths here in your down dog. Inhale, right toes rise. Exhale, shift your weight forward. Hug your right knee to your nose. Inhale, send the leg back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, shift the weight forward, right knee to nose. Last time, inhale, back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, look forward, right foot steps between the hands. Rotate the back foot all the way down. Virabhadrasana 2, inhale, cartwheel the arms open. Exhale, sink into that front leg. Just feel that grounding, that earth energy moving up through your strong, powerful legs. Feel that expansion of the heart, expansion of the back. Energy shooting out through the fingertips and lifting through the crown of your head. This is your crown chakra, so connecting you to that divine consciousness. Letting that energy flow effortlessly up and down the body. Inhale, arms reach up, arms overhead, straighten the legs. Exhale, sink it down, palms up this time. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sink, palms up. Last time, inhale up. Exhale, sink, palms down. All right. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Pivot your right toes to the left side of your mat. And then turn your heels in 45 degrees as you inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, sink down, goddess pose. So sink it into those legs. Nice and low, knees over the ankles. So sinking it down into that goddess pose, hands to the inner thighs. Just kind of connecting, drawing the knees open, straighten the legs, and exhale, sink it down. Hands run down towards the knees. Inhale up. Exhale, sink and hold. Taking your hips now, we're just going to spiral them just like before. Little spirals. Letting those hips just spiral around the spine. Try to keep the shoulders back, heart lifted. And then change the direction of those spirals. And inhale, straighten the legs, arms up. Exhale, pivot the right toes back to the front, cartwheel the hands down, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Inhale, left leg lifts.
Exhale, shift the weight forward and hug the left knee towards the chest. Inhale back. Exhale forward, knee to chest. Inhale back. Exhale forward, knee to chest. Last time, inhale back. Exhale, step the left foot forward between the hands. Rotate the back foot down. So I'm going to be facing away from you. Cartwheel the arms open, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Find that powerful stance. Reaching through opposite fingertips. Make sure you're not dropping your back arm. Keep the arms parallel to the floor. Strong in the legs. Letting the energy just flow up and down the spine as you inhale. Arms and legs straighten. Exhale, sink, palms up, receiving the energy. Inhale up. Exhale, sink, palms down. Inhale up. Exhale, sink, palms up. Inhale up. Exhale, sink, palms down. Inhale, lift this time. This time on the exhale, we're just gonna cartwheel right back down around the left foot. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, down dog. All right. Big breath in, looking forward. You're gonna step or hop to malasana. So taking the foot outside of the pinky, and then the other foot up and outside the pinky. Feet are 45 degrees. Sink it down, malasana, yogi squat. Get the weight all the way back into the heels. Lift tall through the spine. Arms reach out in front of you here, shoulders back. Breathe into the space in your chest, into the torso. Just letting that energy, that air move through the body effortlessly. All right, we're gonna add a little movement to the breath. So on an inhale, stand straight up, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, sink back down. Inhale up, exhale down. We're gonna do 10. Inhale up, exhale down. Use that energy, connect to that power, that Shakti. I think we have 3 more. Last one. Hold down in your malasana. Ooh, everything on fire, everything warm, moving, energetic. Inhale, exhale, release both hands out in front of the shins, and then just keeping the fingertips grounded into the earth, release the chin towards the chest. Draw energy up through the earth. Inhale, bring the hands down in front of you. Slowly straighten the legs and turn the toes forward. Fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, heel toe the feet all the way together, and then fold. Taking an inhale again, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, release the hands to the floor and shift your weight into the balls of your feet as you lift your heels. Try to keep that flat back, so spine is long, belly is drawn in, ribs are not flaring towards the ground, but rather they're hugging up and in towards the midline. Gaze down slightly in front of you as you bend your knees, maybe just a little, and take your time. Slowly making your way down to toe stand. Heels high. Draw the hands in towards the center. Find your balance, find a drishti, a point where you can gaze. As you inhale, the palms together, hands up overhead. Exhale, open the knees, open the thighs. Or open the arms. Inhale, knees together, arms up, palms pressing. Exhale, open the arms, open the legs, palms up. 2 more times. Inhale together. Exhale, open. Inhale together. Exhale, open. Inhale together, exhale, roll back, coming into boat pose immediately. Feet up off the floor, hands reaching forward. Draw the belly up and in. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Twist to the right. Left elbow towards your right knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, palms to heart, twist to the left. 2 more each side. Inhale up, exhale, twist right. Inhale up, exhale, twist left. Keep the belly hugging in, keep length through the crown of the head. 1 more each side. Inhale up, exhale, twist. Inhale up, exhale, twist. Oh, and then coming back to center, release the feet out in front of you. Oh, finding a butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana. All right. Taking an inhale as you grab the fronts of the shins, fronts of the ankles, roll the chest down, hugging the elbows in. Like you're rolling like a serpent, 1 vertebrae at a time. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, roll forward. So this isn't like just a regular fold. We're rolling through the spine up. 2 more. And bringing the hands to the knees, we're going to take rib circles again. So taking hands in front of the knees, draw the ribs. These are big circles this time, all the way out to the left. Elbows bend to 90 degrees as the heart comes forward, moving it over to the right and back, straightening out the arms. Just allow that torso to circle. Feel that energy through the hips, through the spine. Change the direction at the back of this last one. Last one, holding back at center as you release hands in front of you, halfway lift. Exhale, melt the chest forward, fold. Respecting the depth that your body wants to go today. Inhale, roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Use your exhale, draw the knees back together in center and lower the back down onto the earth. From here, let the palms plant directly onto the earth. Soles of the feet a little bit wider than your hips. Let the knees fall in towards the midline. Allow your lower back, your palms, your arms, your shoulders, the upper back, the butt, the soles of the feet to be all connected to the earth. Close your eyes, feel that energy circulating through the body. That Shakti, feminine creativity, that flow. That nature, that mothering energy. Let it circulate through you. And remember, even if you aren't a woman, this energy exists within you as well. It exists in all of us. We are all a balance of masculine and feminine energy. Open up the eyes, walk the feet back in, hips distance. Taking the triceps to the floor here, bend the elbows at 90 degrees, and then press the low back into the mat. Hands are reaching straight up to the sky. Ground down through the soles of your feet, bringing heels in close to your glutes. And then on an inhale, lift the hips up towards the sky. Press into the triceps. Feeling that opening, that expansion across the chest. Engage the thighs, the hamstrings, by energetically drawing the heels back towards your glutes. 1 more inhale, exhale, lower. All right, hands come back down, outer edges, pinky edges of the hands reach towards the floor. Arms straight, digging the entire outer edge of the arm into the floor. Draw the low belly in as you press your low back into the mat. And then again, inhale, bridge pose. Feel the strength of the arms. Feel the energy shooting out through the fingertips, drawing your shoulders down and away from the ears, engaging the glutes, engaging the hamstrings. Belly continues to pull in. 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, lower 1 vertebrae at a time. All right, gently allow the knees to windshield wiper side to side. Nice relaxing movement. And then coming back to center, hug the knees into your chest. And then just give yourself a little rock side to side.
Taking the legs straight up overhead now, flexing the toes, reach the fingertips towards the sky, and just feeling that back, the lower back flatten against the ground. Inhale, lift the shoulders, lift the chest, reaching towards the ceiling and keeping the feet flexed. Big breath in here, draw the belly up and in as you exhale. Open the legs, open the arms, keep the shoulders, chest lifted, gaze up. Inhale, draw it together. Exhale, open. Inhale together. Exhale, open. 3 more. Last one. Inhale together. Exhale, hug everything in. Relax the shoulders, relax the head. Ugh. Let the head just kind of roll along back and forth with you. All right. From here, we're going to move into a half happy baby. Left leg grows long. Right hand grabs the outer edge of the right foot and just draw the right knee down towards the right armpit. Left hand is just resting on the left hip or maybe even the low belly. Feel that heat in the body. Close your eyes, connect to the movement of the energy. Connect to that feeling of that feminine power, that nurturing energy, that flowing creativity. Inhale to release the foot. Use your left hand to draw the right knee across the body in a spinal twist as you exhale. Open the right arm out to the side and gaze out over your right fingertips. Inhale, unravel, straightening the right leg out, coming into half happy baby on that left side, so bending the left knee. Reach for the outer edge of the left foot and draw the left knee towards the left armpit. Right hand rests over your hip or over your belly. Close your eyes. Feel the buzz in your body. That is the energy being activated and circulating. The feminine working with the masculine to make you your highest self, to allow your body and mind to work at its most efficient, highest level. Gently release on the inhale. Right hand reaches for the outside of the left leg. Draw the left knee across the body in a twist. Left arm opens up. Gaze over the left fingertips. Inhale, finally back to center. Straighten the left leg out. Shake the legs out, shake the hips out. Just kind of let everything kind of jiggle, move around. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Find a nice big full body stretch, lengthen through fingertips, through toe tips. And exhale to release the arms down by your sides. Close your eyes. Release all of the muscles of the body. Release the weight down into the earth. Allow it to connect, and to not just connect, but actually feel as though it's being absorbed by the earth itself. As if you are rooted down into the earth's energy. And that is what's bringing you life. That's what's bringing you movement, growth, emotion. Allow yourself to be connected to that deep, intense energy. Let go of any control of the breath. Shavasana. Allow yourself to stay here as long as is needed for your practice today. When you're ready, start to find a little bit of movement again. Wiggle out fingers, wiggle out toes. Roll out wrists, ankles. And just letting the arms come up overhead, begin to bend your knees, bringing the feet to the floor and just windshield wiper the legs right to left. Waking up that spine again. Knowing that you've used this practice, you've used your breath, you've used your movement to unblock all those energetic channels that wrap around the spine, that move up the spine. And the energy is now efficiently flowing. When you're ready, rock over onto one side and press yourself up to a comfortable seated position, letting your eyes just remain gently closed. Bringing palms together in front of your heart, lifting through the crown of your head. Again, opening up that channel, that spinal channel. The free flow of energy all the way from the root, from our root, all the way up the spine, through the crown, connecting us to our highest selves, to the divine consciousness. Whatever that means to you. Allow yourself to be at ease. And then gently bow your head, sealing your practice. Namaste. Thanks again, guys, so much for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave comments. Please like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, check out my website, chelsteachesyoga.com, and you can subscribe to my email list there where I will send you updates on new videos, events, as well as lots of cool email content, meditation downloads, stuff like that. So definitely check that out. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments what other types of videos you would like to see, and thank you so much for making it to your mat today and practicing with me. Namaste.